That was one trippy as hell opening, I know. But I gotta open up this review somehow.
The worst things in life are always the hardest to get through. If you may remember, in May 2020, you may have heard about the death of George Floyd in Minnesota. Here's the thing though. When it comes to his death, there are two different sides that people are torn apart about on how he died. One side, they said he died from being choked to death from an officer's knee, which is why he shouted, "I can't breathe!" Which is unusual because the video shows that his knee is clearly not on his neck, just inches away. I saw that.
Kanye West was right.
So if you're African American, or those who believe it's true, this is you. The left side, however, you got something much more different. You got those who say that George had an autopsy, died of a drug overdose. The reason I'm bringing this up, because while those two sides are torn apart on how this person died, I too am torn apart. Not by a person's death, but by a movie. A movie made in 2015. Here's my question. Why is it when Hollywood films find a good story and adapt it for the big screen, they always mess it up? And the biggest example to me is the one that really got me cringed a whole lot, that I never want to see ever again. That is the 2015 movie Noah.
There's been countless versions of Noah's Ark that go around. Some animated and short and sweet, some of them that are musicals, some that are live action but didn't make it as big as they hoped for, and some that appeared in movies, but then that was it.
And boy, do I have a lot to talk about with this movie. All negative. So instead of watching the movie, I'm just going to tell you from my point of view what I remember. This is Russell Crowe's 2015 movie, Noah. Here we fucking go.
So this 2014, yeah, I said 2015, it's 2014, sorry. It's co-written and directed by Darren, how do I pronounce his last name? Darren Aronofsky. Well, it's the same guy that did the Black Swan. I know that. Aronofsky, I cannot pronounce your name. Aronofsky, would you please change your name? Well, here comes the flood. And there goes everybody that we hate. And there goes Anthony Hopkins. Goodbye, you old man. We'll give you Oscar to someone else in the near future. Maybe Chadwick Boseman can finally get his Oscar? Nah, you're right. Too soon. Now the Ark is going to float on the water, and I think you can get the rest from there. 40 days and 40 nights, it did rain, children.
Not a speck of land inside. Didn't it rain, children?
I love that Schoolhouse Rock reference. Don't you? Okay, so hang on a sec. That's better.
These rock biters are called Watchers. One of them is Og, played by Frank Langella. I think that's how you pronounce his name. The other one is Sam Yaza, played by Nick Nolte, and you can easily recognize a raspy voice.
Hey, could that be...
If you want to, otherwise you can just leave it.
Nah, there's no way.
You have people rioting, people begging to get on board a ship. You have Rock biters?
Sure. Why not? Why not?
Actually, the weird thing is these rock biters are actually angels sent by God, sworn to protect the Ark from any intrusion of man.
Yes, man. Man has always...
Yeah. No. We're not doing that again.
These things I'm really confused about. They are represented as soldiers to God. Soldiers? I have an idea.
Right face! Forward! March!
Then again, maybe not.
And what's even weirder, they drug the animals so they can have a good night's sleep throughout the 40 days and 40 nights. Does that kind of drug even exist back then? Anybody? Oh, incense. That's what they're called. Let's see. Not only Russell Crowe is in this movie, but we also have... Oh, damn! Emma Watson! What? Emma Watson? Hermione Granger herself? You have got to be kidding me! No, I'm afraid I'm not kidding. Oh, Darren! Why? A little help, please? Let me see. Okay. There's a lot of cast in this movie. A whole lot of it. I just couldn't tell why they had to choose a big cast. And for the director of The Black Swan, I can understand why. Big budget, big problems, and so many compilations at the same time. And by compilations, I actually mean controversies. One of the controversies this movie had upon release is that there is lack of African American actors in this movie. And some people saw this movie as a throwback to the Hollywood era of all-white casts and considered it worrisome in today's more multi-ethnic America. That's deep. And here's another one you might not believe. And I can't believe I'm saying this either. It happened right around here. The movie was banned in some Muslim countries. Even the Chinese denied the release of the film too. I don't understand why, but they have reasons, so I won't go into further details. Even though the film does receive praise for its direction and acting, the film also generated another controversial thing, and that's for its perceived environmentalist political message and extensive use of non-biblical sources for inspiration, such as the book of Enoch. Other stars including Ray Winstone as Tubal Cain, a descendant of Cain and Noah's nemesis. You got Logan Lerman as Ham, Noah's middle son. Hey, I forgot he was in this movie. Sir Anthony Hopkins as Methuselah, Noah's grandfather. And Jennifer Connelly as Name, Noah's wife. Name? Namai? How is she pronounced in this movie? Leave a comment and tell me. Thank you, Noah, for following the same example as the Chinese. I hate religious nuts. Don't you hate them? This Noah is definitely the worst in my book. Nothing against Russell Crowe. He's trying his best, but this is clearly the bad Noah for me. Really, extremely bad. No! Hey, was that? It is. Hey, little tadpole? Yeah, you. If I were you, I'd forget about being born, not unless you want to have a psycho-religious crazy grandpa who will kill you when you come out. Smart creature. Here's another thing I don't like about this movie. That guy Cain stowawayed upon the ark. And the first thing he did, he slaughtered so many animals for food. Food! I couldn't have said it better myself. And Noah, being a good-hearted citizen to the Lord, decided to kill Cain before he killed Noah. Which is a real shame because he would have put Russell Crowe's performance out of his misery. Well, Russell Crowe tried something. He tried. Didn't work well to some people. But surprisingly though, it did. 3-star film. And a Golden Globe nominated song. Oh. But I'm so glad I did not see this on the big screen though. I had to wait till the whole damn film comes out. Gradually, by the end of the film, Noah came in terms with acceptance. He accepts his 2 grandchildren just the way they are, spared their lives. And a good thing you did, Noah, because God shall smite thee. Thought I'd get that out there. And everybody lives happily ever after, and somehow we end up repopulating the earth. 2 women, lots of men, and all the animals. How does that happen? Who am I to judge? The Lord works in mysterious ways. And that was Noah from 2014. I strongly recommend you don't watch this movie. In the meantime, though, what are your thoughts?
Stop! Come on! My God. What's good? Back up. Hey, here we go. Full stop.
Okay. In the meantime, though, as I was about to say, what were your thoughts on Noah? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you torn apart by it? Leave a comment below and tell me. Okay, here's why I hate Noah so much. This is my truth be told. The reason I hate it because I was so hyped up, realizing it was not worth it. When I first heard about this movie, I saw a clip on Inside Edition. I saw the huge wave, I saw the animals, and the ark. And naturally I thought it was, hey, it's a good looking film, I gotta see that on the big screen. I didn't know they're making a new Noah's Ark movie. However, when it came time for the movie to come out, my girlfriend at the time, I was hoping to take her to see it. But according to her mother, she said it was too gory, which is unusual for her to say. Because if it was gory, it would have been rated R and not PG-13. Just so she knows. So because of her mother's demand, I decided not to go see the movie. And I didn't take her to see it either. So I had to wait a few months till it comes out on DVD. And when it did come out on DVD, god damn, am I happy I did not see that on the big screen. Because if I did, it would have been one of those films I had to walk out on. No BS either. I would literally walk out on that movie because I thought it was so bad. Especially in the third act. So, yeah. I kind of thank the mother on that one. Her mother. I thank her for that. She was white. I'm so glad I didn't see Noah on the big screen, because that would have been one of those films I'd be disappointed in. I was so hyped up, but then I was disappointed. Just like Superman Returns. But that's what I see. That's my thought on Noah. With that said, what are your thoughts on the film? Are you a fan of Russell Crowe? Do you enjoy Aronofsky's directorial style? I'm just curious to see how you like it, if you hate it or love it. Me, I hate Noah. It's one of those films I'm never going to see anytime soon. I'm just going to stick to the Noah's Arks I'm familiar with. No more, no less. And that's that. Now, if you will excuse me, I must get ready for my next review. A trip down memory lane to my childhood. And believe me when I say, I'm kind of excited about reliving this past. This place was a perfect place. I'm on my way to the perfect place. The perfect place. Where skies are blue, the fields are green, water sparkles, air is clean. The prettiest place you've ever seen. See you till then.